All right, ready. This is part 3 of my Medford saga. I've owned this Medford 187 flipper for a day now. Very pleased with how it's built, but yesterday I had some epic lock stick on it. And I actually called them today and they told me to send it back to them. But before I did that, I thought I would try to deal with it myself. So I did what you're not supposed to do. I took the knife apart. And many of you know they have this 6-pin hold pivot screws on either side. And you think, how do you get those out? Well, I'll show you. A spanner tool. I have 2 of these. One to, like, I'm not going to try to explain to you what a spanner tool is, but you can find these at your local hardware store. This one closes, and I have one that goes reverse. It opens, and they have these different size pins. And all you got to do is put them in. You close it till you get into the holes you want, and you can turn these. I took it apart. The Allen key bolts are 7/32, easy enough. I took it apart, cleaned it with alcohol. It was gunked up. This knife was made in 19, so it's a few years old. It was sitting in a box, so there was a lot of grease buildup around the pivot pin, and I just took it all apart. There's 2 washers on either side of the pivot pin. Cleaned everything with alcohol, and then I put some knife grease, some type of fluoride on all the washers, inside between the washers and everything, and then I readjusted the pivot screws on either side. No lock stick, none at all, 0, fixed. And just took a little cleaning, and it was all gunked up, and I'm sure the titanium lock bar was just that gunk on it was just making it grip that steel on the tang. So there you go. You got some lock sticks. Sometimes it just means you got to tear the knife apart, clean it real good, and lubricate it. Don't put oil on it. Oil will gunk up. Make sure you use the proper grease. When I was reading the directions, Medford recommended using oil. I don't know why, because that stuff collects and will gunk up over time. So grease it. Anyway, there's my tip. Bye.